Good evening, everyone. Welcome here to ABC Action News at 5:30. I'm Paul Agrone. You know, it's no secret America has a big problem when it comes to our current immigration system. Many experts say that U.S. immigration laws are outdated and just not working. Not for us, not for the people stuck in limbo at the border, and not for those folks who have lived here their entire lives and wondering if they're going to get deported. Over the past few months, ABC Action News in-depth reporter Anthony Hill has been talking to local experts, lawmakers, attorneys, and immigrants about what can be done to make this system more humane and more balanced.
And I've done every single thing in the immigration process myself, and that's why I love practicing immigration law.
Ahmed Jassan is an immigration lawyer, and he's the owner of the American Dream Law Office in Tampa. He was born in Lebanon and immigrated to the United States when he was just 18 years old in search of a better life and opportunities.
I have 4 degrees from Stetson University.
He's been in the United States for 24 years.
From the student visa to getting my H-1B to getting my green card.
Last year, he officially became an American citizen, and now he's giving back.
Because I've lived the American dream, and I like helping people with their American dream.
And though we love hearing success stories like Ahmad's, our immigration process is difficult, and some say broken.
And so I've been here since I was about 3 months old, but I'm still not really considered a citizen.
This is Chandana Karamanchi. She's an 18-year-old student at the University of Florida with hopes of pursuing a career in medicine. Brought here from India as a baby when her father obtained an H-1B visa to work in IT. He applied for a green card that will allow his family to gain permanent residency. The problem is, he's been waiting for about 10 years, and he's one of the thousands of immigrants on the waiting list.
We've kind of just been stuck in that backlog.
With our immigration system, no matter what parts of the system we fix, there are going to be people who fall through the cracks.
Deep Patel is the founder of the organization Improve the Dream. They advocate for so-called documented dreamers like Chandana, who were brought here legally as children under a parent's visa, but need to find a legal way to stay in the U.S. after they turn 21.
When will she receive a green card? Does she have a date?
So actually, shortly after I aged out of the application, my mother did receive her green card, which is why if I was forced to leave in 8 months, we would first and foremost be separated. It's
really important to have a mechanism in place where it especially protects children who are raised and educated here.
So what is the root of the problem, and why are immigrants waiting for decades?
Literally, individuals are dying in this green card backlog.
For an answer, I turn to Robert Bouchard, who runs a website called the H1Bguide.com. He says the green card backlog can be blamed on the policy that provides every country 7% of the available green cards. Critics say the system isn't fair because there are many more people applying for green cards from countries like China, India, and Mexico than, say, Denmark or Spain.
Now you're creating a backlog, and that backlog continues to grow. I've seen 1.2 million seems to be the current calculation.
I wanted to find out what's being done to fix the system and make it more equitable. It turns out the U.S. House Judiciary Committee recently approved the EGO Act. The law would remove that 7% per country cap for employment-based green cards and increase family-sponsored green cards from 7% to 15%.
So what this bill is doing is it increases the cap for each country. So it will take care of that backlog specifically for India and China, because all of the other countries are current at this time. So
immigration lawyer Indira Damine.
You can see why someone would go down the route of coming in unlawfully or illegally, right? So I think in taking care of this backlog, you might deter unlawful entries or illegal immigration in the United States. So, because there's so many thousands of folks that are stuck in this wait period right now.
Though the EGO Act is welcome news to the thousands of people stuck in the system, this bill still has a way to go. it has to successfully be voted on and pass the House before heading to the politically divided Senate. In Tampa, I'm in-depth reporter Anthony Hill, ABC Action News.